Well, Zeus and I are, well, we're up to some shenanigans. Actually, I don't really know what we're up to. We're scouting out a location, but if it were to be called anything, it should be called shenanigans. You know. Come on, Zeus. This place is, well, the park sort of next to me is called Cliff Park, but the area we're going into is Kanaka Creek, and it's a regional park, kind of a jewel around here, you know, a jewel in the, I don't know if it's in the rough, but it's sort of a hidden jewel maybe. I want to put it that way. It's a really beautiful place. I've been here a few times. Never really kind of looked at it too much for equestrian stuff, but I'm gonna take a glance at the map here and see what it has to say, because I think that we can use this area for some trail riding. So we're gonna check that out right now. So we want to know if you can bring a horse. Now, when it comes to figuring that kind of thing out, what you want to look for is the horse mark. So we'll take a look over this way at the map. Here we go. Hiking, cycling, and equestrian trail is the big dotted lines. So we've got one up there and one there. So that's good. Looks like a nice little trail. We are here. So all we got to do is go down the hill a little, and left and right on the very first trail that we come across should be the equestrian trail. And I would imagine we'd probably start riding from Ferguson. I've made it there in one of my rides that I went on with Benny. I made it to the edge of that, so that all makes sense now. All right, well, let's go take a little walk and check this place out. It's a beautiful park, as you can see. Lots and lots of trees and nature. So, and there's a huge falls here, so we're gonna go check that out as well. It's just a little scouting trip. Hopefully you enjoy this first chapter of today. We've got lots going on. Let's take a walk. There. So we go that way and that way. So that's the plan soon. Do some equestrian stuff in this place. Let's go check out the falls. Oh. Well, that kind of sucks. usually I bring him on these things and then I sort of forget that he's a little gimpy. So, gotta help him out. Alright. Beautiful. Just fantastic location. Well, we're just about finished our exploratory adventure here. And it's looking good. Can't wait to come back. Know exactly where to go, where to park, where to bring the horse along. Beautiful place to be. So we're out of here, moving on to the next thing of our day. Yeah, should be good. Well, now we're at the park. Got to take her for a walk. As I showed in the last video, if you watched it, got a couple of good shots of her goofing off in the water. She seems to be a water horse. That's nice. Some horses are terrified of water. They don't know what to do with themselves. Go down. So we're gonna take a walk one more time at this park. And she's kind of worried a little. She always kind of gets this way. I think a lot of horses do. They come to a place and they're free and there's lots of, I mean, look at this. You know? It's a nice place to be. You know, if I was a horse, I'd want to just take off and run off and I guess eat some grass and stuff. Anyhow, so we're practicing leading nicely, you know? So if I stop, she ought to stop. If I go back, she should come back with me. Even if we're on this little hill here, let's come down and make it a little easier for her. If I stop, she should stop and pay attention. It's not bad. I'll walk backwards. She'll go with me a bit. Now, as we practice that more and more, hey, there's lots of, look at this green goodness around here. I'm going to talk about horses' eyeballs soon and discuss how they see things. And right now, this is looking pretty tasty, I'm sure of it. So I'm also going to link below when I brought Macaroni out here, because he was a pretty nervous horse. And it was a little bit of effort to get him to pay attention. That's better. See? She should make a little space for me if I come around. You know? Something that, hey, you're on the wrong side. Come on. Go on the other side. This way. A little more. Yeah, it's not bad. But, hey, keep going. Whoop. There. I'm happy with that, you know? It's as if we're going together, as if we're, you know, one. Except one of us has a short attention span. But she's pretty good. All right, we're gonna take a walk. Let's see if I can't point out some other things. Like I said in that other video, we talked about Macaroni. When they evolve along quite nicely with this leading stuff, she gets a little ahead of me, so I always sort of stop and check in. It's got a lot of energy, it's great. But so when I was talking about Macaroni there, one thing that we were able to evolve to was the tree slalom exercise, where you run around and you keep moving in a different direction. You see how tight that lead rope will get. I don't know if this will... See, she should just stay there, come around. Right, she's on the wrong side, so I'll ask her over. Come on. There. Hopefully this is all in frame. I'm really not paying that close attention to framing up. I'm going to come past her here. See, she stops. And sort of that's the point. I should be able to cut her off. I should be able to stop. We should be able to back up together. Such a good horse. Anyhow, okay, I'll see if I can get anything else. But overall, we're just going to take a nice little walk here, probably go in the water a bit. Enjoy a beautiful day. Supposedly it's going to snow today. Doubt it. Who knows? Okay, talk to you guys again soon. Well, just cruising along, and here and there I'll stop and just have her kind of hang out. She gets a little impatient wanting to keep moving. Can't help but wonder, is it instinct that says keep moving, or just sort of being excited? There's some horse poop here, so some other horses. Oop, go on camera. There, some hoofprints. That horse was here recently. She's pretty interested. Hey. And, you know, it's okay to let them sort of explore and sniff a little bit. Going too much. Well, just gonna see if she wants to go in the water, get a drink, or splash. Well, not this time, I guess. Won't force her in. I'll ask her again, though. Try at a different spot. She might think about it. This is where the other horse came in and out. So she might consider it. She's a good water horse. All right, well, moving on. She obviously didn't want to drink any. At least not much. All right, let's continue on our travels. Slow down. Thanks. Well, we've come to a nice rewarding patch of grass here. Doing great. Yeah, just a nice little walk. Meet a few people, chitty chat, talk about horse stuff. Seems that everybody around here knows something about or has been a part of or is a horse person. So kind of nice. I wanted to sort of point out these little corrals, paddocks, whatever you want to call them. And just nice little places to be able to put your horse in if you wanted to walk around a little bit without them. They've been redone by the Haney Horseman Group. Haney is the area, and the Horseman Group is a group of like-minded people that help maintain trails, fix paddocks, and places like this. So you can do some camping or hanging out. This one's number 11. Somebody carved those out and then put them on. Really nice little touches, little bits and pieces. These gates are great. Great company to buy them from. ProLink, that's where we get ours from. Put that on there. These guys are really good gates. That's what we have for our main gates.
And I'll probably replace the arena gates with those as well because they're top quality. Grazing is no different than just standing around or walking or anything. If they start sort of wandering around and pulling you around with them, I personally think it's unacceptable. I think that if they're moving your feet through sort of perseverance and pestering, then you lose the inconsistency of the walk itself. Because this walk is about coming with me and going together, but she never leads. She doesn't get to lead. So grazing here, she's got a particular radius that I'll allow her to sort of goof off and eat. And if I see that she's sort of eaten down a bit of the stuff that's in here, because there's not a lot, it's still, you know, late winter, not a lot of grass, so I'll just sort of move a little and she can come with me to the next area. But if she's sort of pulling her head and just edging herself a little bit further and stuff like that, I'll ask her to come back and stay within the radius that I put her in of the lead rope. Even at that, though, there is a little bit of an inconsistency that says just stand in one spot and eat what's at your feet rather than move your feet around. There she tried to sort of pull on me to go that way. I don't know what she's looking at. Nothing. Horses have great ears, you know, they're better than a dog, I think. Anyhow, when a horse is this alert, I always sort of get a little bit concerned when they're this close to me, but she's gone back to eating, so no concerns. Anyhow, we're going to continue on this beautiful walk. Just thought I'd point out a couple of things. One, excellent little paddocks, stalls, or corrals. And standing around here, she's doing it again. I'll ask her to turn her butt around. So she has to turn her butt around now and sort of get away from me. And then she can go back to eating while not pulling me with her or pulling my arm. It gets to be pretty tiring sort of managing that. So, anyhow, let's carry on. Look at this. Look at this beautiful forest. All right, let's get going. Yeah, she just comes with me. So we're all done eating. Let's get going. Don't go that fast. Get to the next patch of grass or something. It's a nice treat to come out, right? You know, if you think about it, when she gets in the trailer every time, right? Because she's a little nervous of trailers, and that's okay. But if every time she kind of gets in the trailer, she gets to come to a nice rewarding place, then hopefully those memories, whatever memories she has in the past of trailers, will slowly disappear and fade in time, and she'll start to associate it a little bit better, I think. You know, that's what we think. Okay, let's go find our next patch of grass.
Hi. And we're back home. Look. Horses everywhere. They're all over the place. And they poop. Anyhow. Always things to do. Oh, hey buddy. What? Here. It's nice. Very peaceful. Good day. Isn't snowing yet. It is overcast though. But look. Came back, worked on a project, and the bridge is complete. Well, it's not quite done, but see, it's solid. I don't know if you can even tell. I love it. Look at this. See? You look right over the edge. Like that. That's exactly what I wanted. What I've always wanted. The ability to just have just the edge over, and the next step is to obviously put in a handrail, but at the very least I can now sit on the edge, dangle my feet over, drink a coffee, relax. So let's do that. Well, it's come a long ways. So that concludes today's video, I think. At the end of the day, everything's done. I wanted to get done. And you know, it's a good thing to take your horse out for a walk whenever you can. Head out and just lead them, see how they do, go in different directions. Check out that other video I was talking about, doing the tree slalom exercise kind of thing is what I like to call it. And you can really, I don't know, you can really get a horse to be really with you, and you can really go together nicely. Forwards, backwards, left, right, all kinds of good stuff. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Got lots and lots of stuff more to come. Yeah, it's a good day. Thanks for watching. See you guys again soon. Well, it's snowing like crazy. Look at this. I think I mentioned I have arena lights, but it is really coming down. I don't know if it's going to show up, but I guess the weatherman was right. It really did snow today. I mean, it's late, but you know, just in case you're wondering what's lighting me up, it's one of my security lights. Comes on when you hang around it. Got lots of those. Oh, wow. Okay, anyways, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Holy smokes.